What's going on, all you fantastic people? I'm Matt.
And I'm Vanessa.
And today we're talking about Annabelle
Creation.
which stars Stephanie Sigman, Tabitha Bateman, and Lulu Wilson. And following the death of a doll maker's daughter, he and his wife turn their lavish home into an orphanage. When a nun and her flock of young girls move into the orphanage, the terrifying origins of Annabelle are revealed, and true evil descends upon the house. Oh my goodness, yes.
Yes.
So, last year we had Ouija, Origin of Evil.
Yes.
And this year we get Annabelle Creation. Remarkably, two prequels to inferior films, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
That kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
But what do these movies have in common? Lulu Wilson.
Lulu Wilson.
Somehow, some way, I guess if she's going to be in your horror movie, you know you have something special.
Yeah. She's really good.
She actually, she is
She's good.
She is pretty good. This is a different side of her though, because in Ouija Origins of Evil, I stay
away.
far away from me. So this is a different take because
Yes.
now she's on the receiving end. See, what goes around comes around. Lesson learned, Lulu. Lesson learned. But anyways, confession time. I do kind of sort of like Annabelle.
I do.
It's nothing special, but it does offer a few good moments and some scares here and there.
And I think it's a pretty good story.
Yes, it's a pretty good story. However, Annabelle Creation manages to take Annabelle and just completely blow it out of the water.
It does.
It far exceeds its predecessor in just about every way.
Yeah, but in my opinion, more in its genre, it definitely does.
Yeah, it does. And right out of the gate, Annabelle Creation, it does offer up some scares.
Yes.
It does.
A lot of scares, and it uses mood to kind of set the suspense for the film.
Yes.
To kind of put you at the edge of your seat and make you look away even though you know it's going to happen anyways.
Yeah, it does. It's really good at setting the mood. It's really good at using subtle imagery. And I mean, like, you know, you could be looking at something and like, wait, was that? Oh. There's not a whole lot of in your face, at least in the very beginning of the movie. It's a slow burn that really sets things up for the last act, which is just...
It's crazy.
Absolutely insane.
It is.
But the slow buildup of tension and little moments of, did that just happen? They really work in, once again, setting up the mood, setting up the tone, setting up the whole story.
Yes.
Because everything kind of comes together towards the end.
It does.
But it does take its time getting there, I will say that, but it's definitely worth it. And not a lot of jump scares.
No,
the movie does not rely on jump scares, which I love.
It is fantastic. It's kind of one of those, like, it doesn't jump at you, but it makes you think long enough that something will, which is also scary, because you just don't know when it's going to happen, but you know it's going to happen, so you're like... Please, come on, just
happen already.
Hide behind your eyes, which
happen
I did
already.
Just happen.
Which actually, also, hats off to the director and the sound editors because they use silence in this movie a lot, but very effectively.
Yes, they do.
There's not a lot of score. There's not a lot of musical score to this film, or not a lot. There's not much of a musical score to this film. There's a lot of silent moments where you're just, once again, waiting in agony, like something is about to happen.
Exactly.
I know it. But it's very effective. Like, our whole theater was just like, shh. What is going on? What's about to happen? So that's really good.
Yes.
And also the movie does make us care about the two main girls in the film. And they're cute. They're cute. They're best friends. They want to, move together, hoping that, please, somebody adopt both of us because we can't be separated. No. But it feels genuine. It's really cute, it's really sweet, and it feels genuine. And then once things start happening to them later on in the film, you feel invested.
Yes.
Which is nice.
You do care.
The setting is great. It's a big house out in the middle of nowhere. There's nowhere to run and hide.
No.
And if you scream, nobody's going to hear you.
So it builds on those fears very well. You're kind of out in the middle of nowhere. You're almost helpless nobody can hear you scream. Nobody can really see what's going on. You can't really call for help and get immediate attention. So
You're done for.
yeah.
That's it. Sorry. And there also are little nods and tie-ins to the Conjuring films as well as Annabelle. I like that. A couple of those things are like little blink and you'll miss them moments.
Right, and some are a little bit more noticeable, like the ending tying into Annabelle.
Yeah, which no spoilers, but it does tie into Annabelle and it does so very effectively. I do like that. However, this movie is not perfect.
No.
Let's start right there. The movie is not perfect. Being that it is a horror film, people will make some questionable decisions that leave you scratching your head going, why would you do that?
Goodness. Really? Okay, I think maybe I've seen too many scary movies. That's not my favorite genre, mainly because I don't like feeling scared. But I don't understand what goes through people's heads in movies or what directors are thinking. So you're building this movie with a creepy tone, which makes me, the audience, think these people are creeped out, right? Well, if you're creeped out, why do you do the things that you do? It doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry. If I'm scared or if I'm nervous, I am running to my room and I am hiding underneath a blanket that's wrapped so tight nothing can get me. But that's me. And I've seen too many horror movies, so I know not to do stupid things. But I don't think these girls saw any horror movie. I'm just kidding. Of course, TV was just barely invented when this movie was supposed to be set, so of course they haven't. But I don't understand it.
So once again, questionable decisions.
Yes, questionable decisions.
More than that, there were some problems like why you would open up an orphanage when you know that there's an evil presence lurking in your house. Right. Now, to be fair, the movie does try to answer that, but I'm not buying it. I'm not saying it's a good answer. I'm not buying the answer. So there is that. And plus there were some questions I personally was left with once the film was over. Nothing too major.
No.
But just little things here or there. And the third act might be a little bit much. Once again, this movie does eventually go ballistic.
It does. And I'm a firm believer with horror films being less is more effective for a horror film.
Yes.
It's worked for many films. And in the beginning of this movie, the subtle creepiness is the stuff that kind of gets under your skin. Once you see a little too much, you lose, in my opinion, the effect.
And I agree 100%. I do like the ending of the film. I like some of what they did, but I agree at times it's a bit much, but it also is very creepy, and ultimately, I think this is a pretty darn good movie and a pretty good prequel to the whole, I guess, Conjuring universe. Is that what we're doing?
I agree.
Anyways, I'm giving it a B.
I'm giving it a B as well. I do think it is going to scare people. I think if you're going for, if you're trying to get something original, you may not get that, but you will get scared.
You'll definitely be creeped out. And also, kudos to David Sandberg, who also gave us Lights Out last year and now Annabelle Creation, and I hope that he sticks with giving us quality, creepy horror films. Because they definitely work.
They do.
Like somebody who had their
like
head buried in a bucket of popcorn. Even when the bucket was empty. I know there's still something in there. Let me check every corner. Wait, let me turn it. Nope.
Yeah, like, hey, what's going on over there?
Yeah. But anyways, yes, I do recommend it. It is worth checking out, especially if you're a fan of horror films and if you're a fan of the Conjuring universe.
Yes.
Then yes, this is the movie for you. Go watch it. Go get creeped out. And as always, if you like this video, hit the like button. If you want to see more of our terrifying movie reviews, hit the subscribe button. As always, guys, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Thank you for watching. And we will see you guys next time.